Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sadiq Bey. Bam Adebayo is out there with Trae Young, and it's Howard in at the shooting guard. And for Arizona, Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Bey outside, puts up a three. Rebounded by Arizona.
They won both of their meetings last season. You'd love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Here's Adebayo. Arizona getting their last shot to go. Here's Jovic. Outside Young. The three is up. The rebound by Pete. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Here's Jovic to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Driving to the basket.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
For Arizona, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Arizona moving it around. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And Bey pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds, it'll be Arizona's ball. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
There's the 3. It doesn't go for him.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Misses from close range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the team must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now, here's Howard. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Young can't hit.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. Here's Jovic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now, here's Howard. No points yet.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul. Jayhawks substitution. Maloch. Generous Walker.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Inside, here's Malowat. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Down low. And he banks in the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so it's Arizona closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Arizona.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
So it's Arizona now. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Walker out there with Malawach. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. And he gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Love. Outside Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And the jam by Walker.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Love grabs the miss.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Malawach. Boom! He jams it straight down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From behind the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Walker. The 3. Rebounded by Arizona. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Malawach. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Alexander Walker. Comes up empty down low.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
2 minutes.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
They set the pick to the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now here's Young. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Here's the 3. No luck on that one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And there's the screen. Pass to Pete. And stolen by Bay. Inside. Adebayo powers down the alley-oop.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Guarded by Young. Young with the double team. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey. Arizona shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Number 7. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Young, the pass to Bay. Outside Adebayo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
How you finish your quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to happen.
Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Arizona. They lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So it's Arizona now. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Lewis in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Carr driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Young can't hit. Arizona leading by 3. Lewis passed this to Turner. Arizona moving it around. Young from long range connects from downtown. Young's got 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Turner, a screen on Bay. Stolen by Young on the break. And it's Young again missing. Arizona shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Yep, that one goes.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. But the lead rebounded by Arizona.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level it is a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Young. Arizona getting their last shot to go. Adebayo. And slammed it home. And And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Young. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. For Arizona, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Okay, knockout!
Wow! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Carr passes to Siakam. Now here's Turner. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Arizona needs to get off a shot. Here's Carr. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 5-point Arizona lead. Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Adebayo in the post. Turner covers. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game. For Arizona, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Adebayo grabs the board.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Jayhawks.
First one falls for him.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
And so Bay nails both of them. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Bay. Pass to Jovic. For the lead. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jovic has got his second bucket on the night. Jovic has gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Carr. And a missed layup. Now here's Howard. No made baskets yet. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Softly drops in the floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. We're up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Walker. He's out there with Malawach. Trae Young out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Love in at the 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker sets a screen. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Arizona shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Miller left side to the left side wing. Here's Pete. Out to the right wing. From outside, off the mark. And Young has got the ball here for the Jayhawks. The lead is 2. The offensive rebound. Count it.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Bay. Shoots a three. The three is in.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Young looking for an opening. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it misses!
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter here.
Oh, and that is how you make a bold statement. Overcoming that size differential and throwing it down.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Jayhawks. They lead by one. Trey with a physical finish.
You see the trust young guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
They set the screen. The drive, a one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
For Arizona, they've gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Miller up top to take the lead. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now here's Young. Defense is right there. Now Adebayo. Adebayo just cooking inside.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Miller. Now Young with a steal. From deep. It's money from deep.
Yeah, what a dish from Bay. Kept his eyes up the floor and found an open teammate.
Now Miller. Oh, money!
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Brandon Miller, one shot.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Buries in!
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
And Arizona calls time here. 11 seconds left in the game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And this was an emotional.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living?
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up.